roads that you traveled on before. Um, for taking another path, you're heading towards what you believe to be the village of Montelensi. Uh, as you all took time to take a short rest on your travel, you not too long arrived at the village within the late evening. You were quickly able to find a tavern. What was it called again? The Lion's Breath. A quaint and comfortable interior. As you stepped inside, you met she was a blue-skinned woman. Um, Seemed to be rather calm in her demeanor. Kind of pointed you in the directions of the rooms, gave you guys some food and drinks, and was very generous with your payment for this night of service.
Excellent.
I don't believe you all did anything too special with your night. Uh, and so, with that, we can go ahead and head into the morning where you all are well rested in a new tavern, a new village with a quest on your minds.
Okay, that was a good rest. How's everybody else doing this morning? Cracks her back. Just hear like these big old like snaps and pops.
Damn, Ezra, you okay?
Oh, it's I don't know. Like it just lots of stress lately. I think it's really been just kind of like getting into my shoulder right here. She just kind of like moves it around and just hear like a almost like a click.
Your scales are gently clicking together as you stretch your muscles.
Ezra is a machine.
You do definitely notice as you wake, you are a little stiff. The rocky like gem, coating of your scales kind of lock together at times. Become a little gritty. Kind of got to clean them off a little bit as you groom yourself.
Yeah, and probably some elemental shit.
Yeah. Got like condensation. I don't know what it would be for gems, but
Well, in her case, it's like her elemental form is like a mixture of things. Like there's some earth elemental, some fire, some water in there.
I kind of imagine you'd have to you wake because your concentration isn't there while you're asleep, right? So
right.
You'd have to kind of maintain your concentration, fix up your form,
Yeah, let me just put my face on real quick.
Basically, right? Yeah, you can all take however long you need to get yourselves together for the morning. Let me see. I need to make a roll for Stonk here.
You're just hoping he doesn't kill us
I'm
all.
I'm also looking at the wrong
on his
map.
deathbed.
So he wakes
Good
up.
job.
He looks fairly chipper. He. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. This may actually be bad. Hold on, wait.
Oh,
Check
no.
a number. I'm checking a number real quick. Holy shit, he made it. Okay. He's fucking safe.
He's just been a lucky
He's just hanging on.
He hit the DC on the head this time. He's dodged it every time. All right. So he wakes. Okay. So how can I replay this one? So you all look over to Stonk because you kind of remember, the state of him in every morning. You look over and he kind of wakes with a kind of drowsy, almost listless look in his eyes as he kind of looks over all of you. The intense smell that you kind of tune out at times, that kind of vanishes at times, comes back in full force as you're all hit by a stench like no other.
Whoa, Stonk.
You kind of.
I'm not sure if that's you or the curse or. When was the last time you bathed?
He kind of looks lost for a second, free, kind of shakes his head. You see his ears kind of flicker as he looks up at you. Bathed? Uh, not too long, I think. Maybe a day or so.
Hmm.
He kind of licks himself a little bit.
All
Kind of takes a
better now.
sniff.
All clean.
You see, he kind of recoils from his smell. He goes, "Oh no." Okay. And kind of looks at you. Is there a bathroom in this room? You look around. There is kind of a small doorway. Kind of leads off to what you assume is a bathroom. He quickly kind of scurries off, closes the door behind him, kind of closes it with a soft click and a lock.
I wonder if there's a bathhouse in the area, like preferably one close to a church.
Why a church?
I don't know, holy water. It's like that's got to be good for curses, right? I, I don't know.
Or we just take soap and throw it into a river. Throw them in.
Well, that might clean the fur a little bit, but then he'll smell like a river. Like
With river smell.
you don't remember yesterday? Like you know, it's better that you don't.
So a few minutes go by, and the smell does begin to slowly dissipate from the room, kind of fades away to a faint background, though it does kind of linger in the back of your nostrils. Your eyes kind of blink away the tears.
Like a skunk.
Thonk kind of comes back out. Yeah, he kind of
I'm
just
crying.
moves his head
I'm
a
okay.
little. He goes, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get a hold on this curse. It gets hard at times."
Hmm. I think before we go any further, we should try to see if there's like anyone in town that might be able to help with like curse type stuff. Like, you know, just be able to stave it off a little bit longer till we can get what we need to cure you.
Oh, I wouldn't want to inconvenience the plan. Aren't we on a time crunch? We gotta find the witch.
I suppose. What do you guys think?
Hmm. What was the first thing you said?
I was just
know that-
suggesting that.
So go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just suggesting that we find like some kind of holy person to like maybe some kind of remedy to stave off the curse a little bit longer for him. You know, buy him some time.
Do we have a time limit to find the witch? Well, she is
Make
like destroying
I was
stuff,
thinking
so
pretty soon.
Yeah. I mean, you guys weren't given like a specific time, so I will say like you have the inclination that like the sooner the better.
Hmm.
What was I about to look for? Oh.
we could probably spare a few minutes.
All right. So Esra just kind of leaves the inn to kind of like search around town and see what she can find.
All right.
Let's see.
Go
Do I
ahead
have?
and make a perception or investigation check.
All right. Here we go. And 24.
Nice. Yeah. As you step outside the tavern, and now you're getting a bright view of the city streets proper. You know, the people out and bustling, the shops and markets are going. It's a bright and early morning. You get an instant whiff of like the coastal breeze, you know. Though there is a slight chill to your scales, it's a warm and a comfortable morning. Go ahead and move this here. Yeah. So as you step outside, you see, kind of the bright sky above you. You do immediately see the large magical crack that kind of just permeates the, space. Um, you kind of look out, and you can see kind of the distant coast of the waves. You see kind of the large rocky spires that kind of stand out into the spaces in the ocean. Um, yeah, you see maybe 10, 15 people just kind of going about their business shopping. You can see various shops, little carts kind of set up. See a few of them selling produces, medicinal herbs. You see you got a 24. You can definitely take a minute to look around, and you do find a temple, I'll say. So you kind of head towards the back, and in this picture, like they like behind like this red little cart over here.
Yeah.
Right over here is like a temple. I think I have a pretty good picture for this.
All right.
But yeah, that's what you see as you kind of step outside and take a look.
All right. Esra will go in and see if there's anyone about.
Alright. So you step inside, and it is kind of like a darker interior. There are kind of maybe 5 or 6 kind of dimly fire-lit braziers, and you see the pews kind of set out immediately with the podium kind of off to the side in the back center. You don't immediately see anyone inside. No one that stands out like a priest or a pastor right off the bat. I'll go ahead and pull up a map here. Dun, dun, dun. What would you like to do as you step inside? Also, what is your what's your form for this morning?
Just
Like for your disguise.
just kind of my original form before transformation.
Mm-hmm. Just like the normal gem dragonborn.
Yeah.
I know sometimes you take like a human form stuff.
Yeah, but that would cost me a spell slot to do.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting that one.
Yeah. So you step inside. Yeah, you don't immediately see anybody. Um, for the most part, it seems fairly abandoned. Well, not abandoned. I won't say that. I'll say empty. Also, do you all follow Ezra, or does she just kind of go off? What are the rest of you
Like,
doing
I
as
would
Ezra
stay
kind of steps
outside.
away? I'll say as you step in there, we'll give you all a moment. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I feel like I would stay outside.
You'd stay outside. Okay.
I'd follow.
Yeah.
Follow Ezra. Okay. Sick. Okay. Send you to the map. And lock. Boop. All right. Dun, dun. So you all head inside here. Oh, there seems to be no one inside. You see a small kind of podium standing around the back, around a kind of a central pool of water. You're not quite sure what the deal is in here, right off the bat, to be honest.
There's no reasonable doubt that they could have been misidentified as carjackers.
I don't know, but the context sounds hilarious.
You want to hear it?
I mean, hold on a moment, Kirsty.
No, I gotta. This classmate's an idiot.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna read this.
Oop,
to you.
go
You
off.
Tell me what's the hole in this person's argument.
Oh, okay. Let me just go for it.
The Fourth Amendment is the unreasonable search and seizures clause. This clause forbids the U.S. government from directing unreasonable search and seizures. With the case of Torres versus Madrid, New Mexico State police officers went over to the apartment of Torres for an arrest warrant. The officers approached Torres when she was in the car and she got scared and thought they were carjackers. Torres drove off to escape, but the officers fired their pistols 13 times at Torres, which hit her twice. The officers fired their pistols at Torres. It was very unnecessary, almost got her killed. According to Torres, the officers never stood in the way of the car and still fired their guns at her. They're saying this is unreasonable search and seizures. Did you hear the part about how they had arrest warrant?
Well, if they have a warrant that's within reasonable search and seizure,
It is.
although the part where this person says that thought the police were carjackers wasn't entirely wrong, seeing as carjackers would probably shoot you as well.
Yeah, but you want to know why I know that that's a bullshit argument? Because policemen have identifiers to identify their officers of the law. They wear a uniform. So you're going to look and see two men approaching you in their police uniform. Oh, they're carjackers. No, you knew they were there to arrest your ass. You took off.
You ever hear of civil forfeiture?
What?
Yeah, it's where they charge an object you have as a crime. They could have been carjackers. They charge your car with a crime. They take the car, carjacked.
You have to agree with me. This classmate's a moron.
Maybe. I like to just play
So-
devil's advocate and give them
Them
benefit of
shooting
the doubt.
the classmates arguing that them shooting her is an
Doesn't
unreasonable
Shadow
search.
have?
I think
Shadow,
it's
you
an
went into the church.
unreasonable discharge of a firearm.
No, it's definitely an unreasonable discharge of a firearm.
Did
I
not.
can go ahead and pull you.
But
Why?
You
it's
did
also
not?
an unreasonable-
Did you-
It's
huh?
also not an unreasonable search.
No,
and seizure.
No, you didn't. Oh, okay.
So I'm just like,
I did not.
Okay.
False information.
Who was it? Just Neferet and the Orion then?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
said this
Okay,
is what I
just
wrote.
checking.
Although I understand your emotions toward this case, I have to disagree.
Oh, make sure you guys heal
that
and
it
everything
falls
too.
Under the law of unreasonable search and seizure.
Get all your spells back
The
and everything.
officer approached Torres with an arrest warrant. As the rule applies, the officers had the right to search and arrest Torres. Search and seizures clause do not protect against shots fired by police. Police wear a uniform identifying them as officers
Being
of the
searched
law.
doesn't protect you from bullets.
There is no reasonable doubt that they could have.
Oh, damn.
There is no reasonable doubt that they could have been misidentified as carjackers.
She's taking a class
I
right
do not
now.
believe her claim that she saw the
Mhm.
police approaching and mistaken them as carjackers. She
Why
saw
is
who
your
they were and
token
knew what
HP
they
so
were there
wrong?
for. She fled the scene.
This is very wrong. Richie's not 40.
I'm gonna have to burn a spell
There we
slot
go.
on my
Okay.
mage armor as part of my daily ritual.
So yeah, so as the two of you step inside, you can go ahead and make perception checks or religion check.
Well, I can perceive better than I can religious. 21.
Why don't you read
Anyone?
breathe?
All right. So with the 21, you kind of walk in, you look around, and this temple does seem to be kind of themed towards this
There.
coastal
In
atmosphere.
my school,
There is
I actually
kind of
drafted-
large blue and white tapestries hanging from the walls.
Mhm.
The statues that kind of stand around, the figures are kind of wearing like light robes.
Yeah, I have a whole month of wait.
And you do see a lot of
1,000.
kind of moon and like sun and star symbolism on the tapestries and stained glass and things like that. You said you got a 21 on perception?
Yep.
Okay. So as you look at the symbols around this room, there are a few that stand out to you, and the main one looks to be a large crescent moon that's kind of a blue colored with a yellow circle in the hollow space. And you are fairly certain that this is the holy symbol of this temple, though you're not sure what this symbol is or what it means.
It slowly dawns on Esra that this world had a issue with losing some of its gods and deities. So coming to the temple, she's like looking around, seeing how like things are kind of it's kind of empty, like not really like, oh, wait a minute, maybe this wasn't the best idea.
And it's not before long, as you guys are standing in this kind of large chamber, a man does kind of walk out of the back. He looks to be maybe in his late 60s, human, kind of dark hair, kind of long down to his chin. Seems to be clutching a book to his chest as he kind of walks out with these kind of dark blue and silver robes. Kind of looks up and says, "Oh, hello. What can I do for you? Strange woman." He kind of gets like a curious look in his eyes. He kind of approaches, but then takes kind of a half step back, about 10 feet or so from you.
Half step.
I don't have a, yeah. He kind of like rushes forward to, converse with you and then kind of gets a good look at you and kind of, oh, okay.
Well, you see, I have a friend who has like a bit of a curse problem, and I was wondering if anyone here, perhaps yourself, might be able to kind of help delay the effects until we can fully cure him. Because like, I'm not, I have low expectations as to being able to cure him under conventional methods. So it's just like anything to buy him some time.
I need you to make a persuasion check for me, please. He's insight checking you.
4.
As you say all this, he's kind of looking at you, kind of looks at Neferet, kind of looks at your gear. See kind of like a slow realization. Oh Jesus, I rolled a nat 20. Slow realization come into his mind. So he looks at you and kind of begins to back up slowly. Curse, you say. I think it's best that you just head on out of here fast you can. We don't want no business with you.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Come on, Nefret.
But why?
Esther just kind of like speaks into Nefret's head. It's like, this guy's obviously scared of us. He might know some things, but he doesn't seem like he's going to want to cooperate.
So we beat his
You see-
ass until we get information.
No.
He begins to walk away, and as he kind of hears you say this, he kind of looks back, and you see this kind of fearful look. Your face as he kind of looks up to the holy symbol, does like a quick prayer, and kind of runs to the back.
I'm glad I stayed outside.
Kind of mumbles beneath his breath. You're not sure what he says. He just kind of hustles away.
You know, one of these days, Neferet, you're going to remember to speak in your head when we do the telepathy thing. It's not today, but one of these days. And it just proceeds to walk out the door.
You're just a chicken.
Well, I'm joining up with everybody else. Like she's got the door like half open. If you want to walk out of town rather than be run out of town, I suggest you join us.
Where's the fun in that?
You run twice as fast as everybody else here, so.
All right.
Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Sassy today.
It's such a fun dynamic, though.
I love it. Hold on, wait. I wanna pull you all out on the scene. Hold on.
It's great.
Oh, you guys are gonna look so nice. Oh god, teeny tiny.
Besides Nephrit, right?
It's tiny, Ezra.
Oh my god, this is so hard. There we go.
You're like, my friend has a curse.
I don't know
Like,
why
how
you
tall are
ever swapped it for the AI Ezra.
Did I? Which one did you prefer? I thought you wanted me to change it.
No, I think you changed them because like you wanted to do like this other thing with the like a
I thought you wanted me to, because you were doing all the new art.
I was just fucking around with a bunch of stuff.
Oh, you can change it back. We have access to your sheet.
That's also true. I don't really mind it though.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Ezra needs some legs.
It'll be fine.
Who needs legs?
My wife finally got her Apple Pencil back, so I can finally start drawing my character again.
Did you fix that other one?
Ooh.
I was not able to. I haven't made another attempt at fixing the second pen yet. No.
I'm
Ooh.
gonna talk about my new
Hell yeah.
Apple II pen.
Look at this fucking squad. It's like- you guys stand out like crazy, by the way. As you guys are walking down the street, people
What?
are
No.
watching you for sure.
No.
Whatever.
You immediately notice the eyes on you all as you walk amongst the
Eyes on
streets.
me.
Though nothing outwardly hostile, some people seem definitely wary of your presence. But you all step out. The day is yours. What do you do?
All right, so that was a bust.
Oh,
Shadow, do you have anything that you want to grab before we go? Ezra?
Is my camera on?
I think about
Oh, what, Sam?
Oh, nothing. But my camera light is on. Is my camera on?
No.
I don't think so.
Interesting. What the heck?
Like, you're not your camera's not patched into the Discord or the Roll20.
The government.
Interesting. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
witchcraft.
they heard that Sam fella has abs, so they wanted to check him.
Oh,
Wanted to
That's
check
it.
those sweet tats.
Oh, it's because my camera is paused for Roll20.
Oh, I
Connect.
saw
How do I
that.
do-
I didn't know what
How
that
do I
meant.
disconnect it?
A paused camera? That's weird.
Yeah. I just like turn it off.
I don't know. Who
So
pauses a
turn it off and
camera?
on again.
I don't know. I don't know how this shit works. Audio and video.
Necessary?
Sometimes you have to like
Video
adjust the boob,
display.
and you have to pause it so that nobody sees your boob that you're adjusting.
Then turn off your camera so you can
Names
adjust
on-
a boob.
Well, maybe
I'm
pause it earlier,
trying.
Ryan. You ever think of that?
Is it easier?
Actually,
do
it is.
It is.
I swear. if
What are you talking about?
let them kill you,
Not the
Quack.
duck.
you don't have to die. Can you move? Because you're putting my cord around the fucking chair.
I'm sorry.
What are you, fucking two?
Oh, I got that. I got it.
Why is your video on?
Okay.
It's not.
Cool. All right. Anyway, what are you guys doing?
Mhm.
I like
We're
how you drew
standing.
little blue legs.
Cheers.
That's so funny.
What are you doing, Orion? I'm not giving
He
you a
doesn't
blowjob.
know
I'm sorry.
what
It's
Orion
just
is
not
doing.
gonna
Whoa.
Well, you know, I wasn't sad, and now I am. Thank you, Kirsty.
Tragic.
Rip.
You're not.
F from the chat,
My
my
day
boy.
be so fine, and then boom, depression.
Glad.
Are you depressed though?
Well, you know who's not depressed?
I'm glad your day is
Sienna
ruined.
the blue leg.
Hey, what kind of charger is this?
Oh,
That would be.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Dang.
Don't throw it over there.
Where is my charger?
Well, my wife being disruptive as all hell aside, what y'all want to do
Excuse me?
with the
I
town?
can be disruptive all the fuck I want. This is my room, bitch.
lovely.
She fits in well.
This is true.
Hmm.
I mean, like, seriously,
I
you're
don't
talking
need
to friends
this
and
scene
you're zipping
anymore.
down your pants like a fucking, I don't even know what. But it ain't nice. I do know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are we staying in the town? Or are we leaving the town?
I'm Gucci.
Maybe we didn't get help, so we just leave the town.
Get out of town.
Maybe we should just
mean,
like pimp out Stomp because like he's having a rough time. So like get him with something.
What do you mean pimp him out?
Get him in
know,
something nice.
We gotta pimp out
What
Stomp.
are you trying to do
You
to
give him a cane
No, I think just like
and a fedora.
him?
We need your finest cane and fedora, please. We
yeah,
need to pimp out
yeah, that sounds
our
great.
companion.
A pimp named Stonk.
Lord's Prayer. Dear
Ever
Lord, bless this bitch. Make my pimp hand strong so she can know how it's played.
That sounds like the chant for some kind of spell, Kirsty. Somehow I
How
don't think there's
far
any
is-
room for the horror domain cleric.
I actually
I'm sorry, what, Tiana?
Where are we going after this? Because like, weren't we supposed to like try to figure out what the lion's main lines?
Yeah, remember you guys took a little bit, looked at the map, and you were fairly sure that it was referring to like the ocean coast.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, but like, did we ever pinpoint like where?
Like where exactly? You had like a rough idea, I think. I don't think anybody took the time to do it.
Because like
So
maybe
like,
we should
you know,
We
talk
go
to some
there.
people
It's
so
the
we can
wrong part.
exactly where it is.
yeah, you could try. You guys have like a general idea of like where you're supposed to be looking, but nothing specific.
Well, Ezra's gonna like kind of step into an alley off to the side and cast disguise. Oh wait, no, disguise self is not prepared. Never mind.
Ah. Oh, okay.
I chose not to prepare that one.
Rip.
So you're not prepared.
Then
I am
we
not
go to
prepared.
grid. Oh, what a beautiful line. Hell yeah. Lock that bitch. Sorry.
Picking up.
Mm.
Yep. I'm gonna lock you up,
Yeah.
baby.
Everybody here is more charismatic than I. Have at it. Learn some things.
What? I don't think I am.
All right, so are we like on the coast right now? Technically.
So, yeah, I can pull you guys back to the map real quick. Give you guys a better example of where you are. Shoop. Pull this up. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Ignore this.
I will study it vehemently.
That was from Grimfeather's fight, I think. Here's the map. Okay, I should duplicate this and bring another one down further. Actually, copy, duplicate. Okay. All right. Anyway, So yeah, so zooming into the map here. You guys are not here anymore. You're down here. So as far as you're aware, you're about maybe a half a day from the nearest coast. On foot,
Okay.
at least. On foot.
So there's no
Um,
like a ship. I don't know.
like
C
a
words.
like
You
a
know, like
port or something.
yeah, like a port.
Yeah, you can see a few ports, yeah, but they're kind of on like the, they're in town, but you have to kind of go over to them. You're not like at them currently, you know. What I mean?
All right,
You
then
could
I'm gonna
take
be
some
like, I'm
time
gonna start
to head
asking
over, yeah.
questions and head over.
Yeah. Take about 20 minutes or so to head over to the nearby docks and ports. You can see, let me pull the map over because you can see ports in this other picture. You can see several people going about their business, loading ships, unloading ships. You can see them kind of fishing, going about their days.
Like
Shoop.
casually like tiptoe over to one of them if that's working and like so so you got any news about the area I'm traveling in? Like
Yeah.
to know a little bit.
Okay. So you walk over to looks to be like a middle-aged human man. He kind of looks over to you, kind of looks you up and down. Well, sorry, what'd you ask?
You got any news about the
Got any
area?
news about that? Well, the persuasion check.
Not 20.
Not 20. Any news about the
The
area?
NPC is
He
fumbling
kind of
words.
thinks for a moment. He goes, well, we just got a bunch of new shipments in. The markets are brewing today. Great things. It's going to be a great day. The seas are looking beautiful.
Wow.
And my wife is pregnant, you hear.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
Thank you. He kind of rubs his belly. Because I've been doing great work. Days have been prosperous. He kind of looks up at the sky for a minute and kind of like looks back at you with a smile.
So where you guys been doing most of your business?
He goes, we ship all manner of goods and products that are needed to the surrounding areas. As one of the only real coastal villages nearby, we can provide the finest travel and quality. He kind of gestures the ships behind him.
Me and my buddies are looking for the lion's mox.
I did, and it's in 2 halves.
Did anyone take note? Do you know where that is?
Need you to roll another persuasion check for me.
All right. Not as good. 15.
15. Okay. So he kind of looks at you for a moment. You see the smile kind of dip in his mouth a little bit. Kind of looks over to the sea. Goes, aye, that is generally what it's referred to as the Gulf of the Lion.
So the whole thing?
Sometimes, yeah, the whole thing. The maw refers to the more deeper parts, the undersea trenches, the deeper caverns that we try not to head to too often. The real nasty bits of the deeper depths.
I see. So who goes out there? Is there any form of travel to those places?
We try to keep our ships around a certain area. Some of them tend to
I was
go
removing
missing
ice.
at times. A lot of superstition around the more untraveled portions of the deep, you see.
More superstition lately?
Yeah, you kind of get the sense that he is rather superstitious. He seems happy about the weather, though, as you mentioned, these kind of areas of, we'll see, he seems reluctant to kind of. He kind of thinks on it for a moment. Goes, I think last week I knew a lad who lost some fish. What's it called? The damn lost one of his large catches out there. Some strange beast whisked it off his ship. I say it's bullshit, and maybe he's just a bad fisherman.
True, true. All right. Well, thank you for your help.
He kind
I'm gonna leave
of
you walk away.
He kind of. Oh, okay. You got the sense he was kind of expecting you to like pay him. You kind of.
Couldn't be me. I gotta go.
All right. Fucking good ass rolls. Jesus Christ. I was like, what does this random guy know? Like,
Knows
that's
enough.
about what you gather from that. He seems to be some guy in the trade, as far as you can tell. Caramel pretzel bars. Hey yo.
What?
What Mike is saying in the chat.
Oh. I can pay attention.
So what's up? Do you I assume you refer you tell everyone else this stuff? What are the rest of you guys doing?
No, she's gonna keep it to herself.
Well, she might, I don't know.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
it the
I
very
will tell
last,
everybody. I'll be like,
second
I
in
think
the
it's like the
wall.
deeper areas that we have to go to, and there's been like disappearance and like weird creatures spotted lately. Allegedly.
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 Ezra, roll a wisdom check for me, please. Also, as you're walking around this town, you do see a various amounts of people looking about you. I'm very curious as they're, they kind of, you imagine they haven't seen a tiefling, quite often in their lives. You especially see a lot of people looking at Haku with kind of a very curious wonder. And you notice that Haku is loving the attention.
Unfortunately, I rolled a nat 1.
Damn. All right.
You dumb as nails.
So as you're walking back to the group, you kind of look out to the ocean and you feel like it's like a heavy dizziness come over you immediately. You like stutter in your step. You kind of catch yourself for a second, kind of look out, and you just get the feeling something is calling you in a way that is familiar. You sense a very deep and old necromancy somewhere close by. And it kind of sends a shiver up your spine. And then you kind of, the presence that you felt of your patron that's been clinging to you all this time seems to recoil at this realization. You realize for a moment, as he kind of catches his demeanor in this kind of mental space, and he kind of covers it up as fast as he can, but you catch it. The nat 1. You've never sensed any kind of fear from your patron, but like something shook him to the core. That's and you as well as a connection to it, but
How far away does it seem?
make an Arcana check.
$24.
Jesus Christ. Um, I'll say it seems to be out of town, like away from the shipping and everything that you're near now. Out of town and towards one of the what's the direction here? The eastern? It would be farther to the east out of the village.
Is it like
I would
towards the
say
water or like back from?
yeah, towards
away?
the coast, but to the east. And I would say with a 24, you estimate maybe about a few miles or so, few dozen miles. Not terribly far, but closer than you noticed before. Like suddenly it's a lot closer than comfortable.
Guys, I know where the witch is. We gotta go. Either that or I gotta go anyway.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just feel something.
Huh?
I feel this like energy, and I feel like we should chase it.
You crazy?
Maybe.
Hearing shit?
Not recently.
I
I don't know. It just seems like there's a big force that way, and then I'm gonna point in the general direction.
it's across the water, right?
Haku kind of
Probably.
looks over. You see him kind of squint for a second.
He knows the word water, so he's like,
Yeah, he like looks over, squints, sees the water. You see him kind of bob his head softly. Like,
How are we getting over there?
I don't know.
I mean, I can just transform into a shark or something, but like, what about all you guys?
Is your bag
Why
watertight?
do I need a boat?
What?
Is your bag watertight?
I don't know. Is it Sam?
your bag,
Yeah.
like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as you're aware, what was it like an hour of air inside? Something
I
like
don't
that.
know. You tell me.
I don't remember. It's in. Hold on. Let me pull up the sheet. It's somewhere. uh,
Yeah, that's somewhere.
goddamn items. Somebody has it written in their thing somewhere. Yeah, dimension diamond. Here we go. Functions as a portable hole in the form of a scarlet diamond. Yeah, basically, so you put it on the ground, and then it's like this large diamond-shaped crystal. You put it on the ground, and it opens up and expands into a what was it? I think it's like a fucking 3x3 like dimensional hole that you can go inside that creates like a dimensional space. Yeah, so let's see. A breathing creature within a closed portable hole can survive for up to 10 minutes, after which it begins to suffocate. Yeah. So there's 10 minutes of air inside.
So that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
As far as you're aware, you don't have to cross the water quite yet. It seems to be pointing you in the direction of the beach, though a further one. Oh, here, I can pull you to the map to show you, actually. Hold on. Let me actually I made a copy of it. I could pull one down. I wish there was a faster way to go through this.
I'll take a picture of it this time.
Oh, no, it's okay. I got it right here now. Okay, now I have one close by. Okay, so boop, boop, boop. So you guys are here. So you get the inclination that it is pointing you somewhere about here. You're not too sure. Somewhere in that direction. Um, Somewhere like. Yeah, you're not too sure, so it's a pretty wide area. So like somewhere over there.
So we don't have to cross the water?
Not yet, as far as you are aware.
Can you show me again where it's at and where we're at?
Yeah. So you're the little green dot right here. This is where you guys are. You're at the village. As you guys were at the market, Ezrod kind of looked out to about over here, somewhere in this kind of direction, just somewhere to the east.
Okay.
Not too sure specifically, at least yet. Yeah, so far out of the village toward the eastern coast. Yeah, I would say looking at the map, you would get the sense it'd be like, in the direction of the shaded haven.
OAC?
You're not sure how close,
It's on cool. Yeah, just cool. It's on auto.
Go ahead and draw.
More. Yes. Kirsty, it's good.
I'm drawing.
Ah. There you go. That's where she felt it.
Test, test, test. Oh, wait. No, I muted.
Whoa.
No.
And spooky. All right. So that's about where she felt that.
Nice.
There you go. What do you guys do? What you doing?
Let's
Why is
see.
this thing yellow?
I guess we head that way.
What are we gonna do if we come across the switch? Are we like prepared for this?
We'll jump that bitch.
Why are you echoing?
Really
Sorry, I had my thing muted for a minute. And my AC is all fucked right here.
I just love the echo on we'll jump that bitch. It was so good.
I'll see if I can fix my stuff right here.
Oh man. It sounded so
I'm pretty
cinematic.
powerful. We're all pretty powerful. We got this.
Right.
Even I can literally summon an army.
Tom kind of looks at you. You're right, you are pretty strong.
Thanks, Stonk.
Gotta give you like a little fist bump with this tiny paw.
I pick him up, lift him above my head. So strong.
Ah!
Is this a manliness contest?
Think
Make
you're
a
more
strength
manly than
check,
me,
please, to
Messerette?
pick up Stunk.
I do.
Okay, does
Oh.
this sound any better? Test,
Maybe.
test.
Oh, are you doing
Okay.
like a voice mod thing?
Not intentionally.
Oh, sounds
Why?
like you are.
I got a 6.
You pick him up, he's flailing. You're like, oh god.
I'm like, yeah, so strong.
Okay, how's this?
Oh, much better. Yeah, much better.
Okay, you don't hear the AC in the background because I had to turn up the noise cancellation.
Oh, is that what that was?
Joke's on
Okay.
you. I didn't even hear it the first time.
I didn't hear it either.
All I heard was like a backdrop to your voice. Like
Yeah, there's the AC on because if the wife says it's too hot in this room, so
it's getting hot in
Man, when
here.
a bitch be hot, it's serious.
Micah knows from experience.
Yeah.
Face.
I'll be like,
Oh,
come here.
yeah.
And be like, get away from me.
Dude, Fiona, you told me about the Sour Patch Kids lemon? Dude, I
Uh-huh.
got some.
Uh-huh. You like
It's
it?
so good.
I know, right?
Or the lemonade, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Lemonade
Nice
Fest.
name
Yeah, is that
for
what they're
ya.
called?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, they go crazy.
I know, right? I was like, Sam would like it.
I was walking in the store and I saw him and I was like, "Choop, yoink!"
Way downtown.
But all right, so squad, as you guys are standing about, people are watching you wiggle this cat in person. I love it.
Which one?
True.
You
Yeah.
picked up Stalk.
Yes.
So let's see here. So, yeah, if you guys want to begin to head out, somebody can go ahead and roll a d6.
All right.
For
We're
what?
at a 5.
Nice. All right, cool. Nice, good roll. All right. As you all begin to head out of this village, you kind of walk down the long road, and it seems like a pretty clear day. It's a nice temperature. You can see the coast just kind of gently going about the tide. Hold on, let me see. Which one do you pull up to first? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I'll say you guys get to hear first. This is a nice scene. So, as you guys begin walking through, you kind of hit a few parts of the road that are kind of less traveled and kind of bridge the rocky shores of the ocean. You'd come to one section such as this with a large mountain-like spire that kind of bridges out from the rustling water around it. You look up and you do see kind of what almost begins to look like a lion-like mane to the structure of the rock. If you kind of look at it at an odd angle. But
Hmm.
nothing too crazy. Seems like a pretty uneventful day as you guys head about this part of the travel. Meaning to say nothing attacks you.
That is uneventful.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, dun, dun, dun. Everybody can go ahead and make your perception checks as you arrive at one of the first beaches.
Nat 20 for 29.
It's our beach episode.
Hmm?
It's our beach episode. I rolled a 1.
This is the beach episode. So funny. Really funny. In my notes, I wrote "beach day with the dead?" question mark. So
Stay dead.
as you guys,
Spoilers.
yeah, I mean Ezra's kind of dead. Or not Ezra.
Yeah,
Ezra.
but like you wouldn't write that just because of her.
What?
Why not?
It is-
You're about to find out why I wrote
You just wouldn't.
that. So
Anyway,
as you,
I got a fucking 25.
God, damn, you guys are
Yeah.
rolling fucking crazy
got a
anyway.
1.
So, which is really funny because they're following you. But but you all quickly pick up the trail and you are able to guide Ezra through her feeling this magic out. And you come across, you know what? Is this the one that I want? Or do I want the other one? Hold on one second. I think I might have mixed them up.
what
No,
you
this one's
really
fine.
want.
I should have. I wasn't about to pull out all of the bodies that I would have needed to show this scene. So I'm just going to pull out this one. Oh no, I have the wrong token for you.
Oh my god.
Shut up, bitch.
I don't give a fuck about you. Get this shit right.
I'm sorry, not all of us can sit in silence for 30 minutes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Don't give give a shit.
I'm just glad that this works well enough for me to be able to not have the AC ruining my audio.
Why didn't this do any?
No, I made the adjustments, Kirsty. Yes.
Need to screenshot a new one. Why not?
I'm sorry, Kirsty. I haven't gotten around to
yeah.
doing that.
Okay. Give me this one.
But hey, we're finally here. Our beach episode.
Yeah, you guys arrive at this beach. There is a lot that you see. Give me a second so I can describe this scene. It is something.
Are the crabs canon?
Hmm?
Are the crabs canon
What crabs?
on the map?
There's crabs on the map?
Yeah, there are.
What? Where do you see crabs? Oh, there's a tiny crab. I see it. Yeah, I'll say there's crabs. But these crabs are eating the bodies that are littered the space.
Naturally.
Yes, by crabs.
Literally. Yeah, the crabs are feasting. Give me 1 second to save this token. So I don't like this one with the ring. And this picture is really cool. So, as you all, he does not look good when I make him transparent, by the way. So this is what we're getting for his token. He looks like garbage. So, as you all step into this new space, you see dozens of dark armor clad bodies littering the space. You see what's the word? All varieties of ocean life like crabs feasting upon these corpses. You see strange undead skeletal creatures kind of going through and walking around, checking the bodies. You see a lot of them are looking at you. You see a few off in the distance are still kind of finishing their fights. So you see some of them are feasting on these corpses. There's just carnage around. What was that?
Going on.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. In a second. As you all step forward, this large figure, kind of clad in dark bone-like armor, seems to have the the head of. Actually, I don't know if you guys would be able to recognize the creature of his kind of headdress. Actually, I would say Ezra would. It kind of gives you the vibe of like almost like a dragon skull, almost, though different in ways you're not sure about. He just kind of stands there watching. And you see a lot of these figures of the skeletal warriors begin to walk towards you.
So much for the beach
You're not-
episode.
Hold on. Ezra, I need you to make a wisdom save for me, please. So I can pull the rest of you out. I didn't make figures for these creatures because you're not going to fight them, but I can give them descriptions if you guys want to make perception checks.
What if we want to fight them?
You will die. I will tell you straight out. Like from the vibe that you get from these creatures, everything is telling you not to fight. Especially you. And yeah, I need you to make a wisdom save for me, please.
Separate
I
from
don't-
the one I just made?
Oh yeah, did you do it? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, that was the one I got.
Oh, the one? Oh, okay. First of all, you are charmed immediately as you lay your eyes on this figure. You feel just like an immediate draw to the power that emanates from him. You watch as his eyes lock to yours. You feel the dual presence in your mind kind of try to rebolster itself for falling away at the pressure of this entity. You're charmed for 10 minutes. Meaning you see him as an ally. Any of his allies will be friendly to, or you are friendly to them. You all feel. Oh, sorry. He only talks in your voice first. Okay. You feel a voice begin to creep into your mind, cold like the first breeze of winter, but deep like a crypt that hasn't been opened in 100 years. How rude! You enter the battle zone of one of your own kind. Have you no man, outsider? You do get the sense for a minute that he's not talking to you. As he stares into your eyes, he seems to be looking past you. And as you look back at him, the dark pits of the skull-like face seem to glow with a dark ember flame. You all watch as what you assume to be the minions of this figure just kind of begin to surround you in like a loose huddle. You look around and you see. Did I? Oh, I did. Did I not? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. So you can see. I would look to be skeleton like warriors, ogres, giants, and some kind of horned brute that you don't quite recognize.
Oh shit.
Off in the outskirts of the dying battle, you can see skeletons of various undefiable beasts feasting on the corpses. And as you are all kind of being approached by these large warriors, a minotaur clad in dark black armor kind of approaches you, kind of looks to Ezrod, kind of gives like a nod to the figure in the back, just kind of looks to all of you and gestures for you all to approach.
I approach.
Don't.
I'll approach.
I should have made a token for this. All right, give me a minute. Tea is important.
Ezra, don't. Too late.
Too late.
Because he's cool. No, I would want to get one made for these kind of things. I don't have time for these kind of things. Ooh, I like this one. Yeah, let's use this one for now. There you go. What the fuck is that?
I'm sorry.
That was amazing.
So this
Are you
one
not?
approaches.
I'm sorry. The sitcom soundboard is just too good to pass up.
Just wait till I make him transparent for in a minute. So do you all approach, or does just Ezra approach?
Ezrod's the ambassador here.
All right.
I approach.
He kind
Maybe
of
we
just
should be speaking for us right now.
so the other figures just kind of give like a loose huddle around the rest of you. The Minotaur figure kind of steps forward with you, Ezra. Kind of stands to your side. Towering over you, by the way. He's about easy 7.5 feet. Like
I'll wave at him.
kind of looks down at you. What the oh, man. Oh, I love it.
Just so you know, Sam, you can tell me to stop at any time.
Hey, I enjoy it. I like it. Not like a real disruption. But check this out. I like this.
I'm
little
adding
thing.
flavor.
There you are. All right, there we go. So, as you approach, take a few minutes to walk down the battle-strewn beach. You see the corpses of all the warriors just kind of being compiled towards the coastal shore. And as you approach this large figure, you feel a headache begin to come on. Nothing too painful, but you kind of avert your eyes from him. Well, what do we have here? The chosen on my beach, walking through my battlefield.
Sorry to bother you. Just thought we'd check it out.
Just passing through.
He kind of looks at you and pauses. So you were just wandering by, but the spirit of a lich clung to you.
Yeah, haha.
He kind of looks to his minotaur. What are you doing here, child? What are you doing here, spirits? This world doesn't belong to you. You feel the lich in your mind kind of tremble, for it speaks up. I am the patron of this girl. I protect her. I give her power. He kind of looks to you for a second, kind of tilts his head. Make a roll.
Oh no.
He's not doing anything.
It's a tense one.
He kind of looks you up and down for a minute. Kind of looks past you at the rest of your party. He just kind of pauses, looks to his skeletal warriors for a minute. Not a bad choice. She could do better.
Pause.
Oh man. He kind of looks to the rest of your group, kind of gestures for them to come as forward as well. You all watch as the skeletal warriors begin to walk you up. Whether you step forward, they're getting closer. Like
Esra's going to step forward just to kind of like maintain some semblance of control over the situation for herself. All the while, like just kind of like getting prepped. Like the moment something pops off, like a big old pulse wave into like the bulk of them.
Right. It kind of takes a few seconds for you all to step up. He kind of looks over the rest of you now that you're closer. You all get a pretty good look at him. He is battle clad in dark metal and bone armor. He has this large, ornate skull, on his head. You see this large, like, bone, almost like a bastard sword. Great sword. It's super cool. He kind of looks to Shadow. Kind of looks you up and down. you're not quite sure of the feeling that you get from him. You personally, you hate everything he is. But the way he looks at you is both disrespectful and like dismissive at the same time.
Oof.
Yeah.
An angel and a demon walk into a bar.
Yeah. like you feel offended that like he even like took a second to like look at you straight up. But he looks at Ezra.
Inarius versus us.
Oh yeah, you guys
Sorry,
can go
I
ahead and
couldn't
come
help
up here.
myself.
And I was thinking about like how he would react to the rest of you. It's like I don't think he would like you.
Ezra will drop her. She's going to drop concentration.
Yeah, you definitely get the sense that he saw face. Your true sight is blazing with the energy radiating off of this figure. Next to the Fae that you met, this is one of the strongest things you've ever seen.
Nice.
So he kind of looks to all of you. Were you aware that an ambush was set for you here? Kind of looks to all the soldiers around. Seems these forces really didn't want you to find this beach. Why is that?
Oh,
He kind of looks to Azrod.
You don't already know?
You want our autograph?
He goes, I know much, but I'm curious of what you know.
I know not as much.
I love you guys.
I imagine you want to just like smite me on the spot.
What's interesting is the vibe you're getting. Roll an inside check for me. Actually, all of you can if you want to.
I'm going to use my Inquisitor stare on this one to
I
automatically
rolled a
succeed.
nat
Yeah.
20.
That's
Hey.
damn God. Y'all are rolling like crazy tonight.
I only rolled a 12.
Only roll a 12. Where did my? I need to reopen this again.
5.
Son of a bitch. 5. All right. Very fitting. All right. Give me a minute to pull up this sheet. I can give you guys some flavor text.
Ooh.
Also, as you recognize this, what this creature is. With this Inquisitor stare, especially. This is the Lich of a high degree.
I love it.
It's so good.
I want at some point just like booze.
Oh man. Oh man. Hold on, let me just read something real quick. So those of you got like higher than a 15, yeah, and then are aware of what a lich is.
Do I know what it is?
Would you roll?
A nat 20.
Not 20.
Hmm.
You have
Oh,
never seen a lich, though. With your time with Ezra, or with your time with Ezrod, and you know her patron being a lich, you know what a lich generally is.
I rolled a 12.
Yeah, but you have a patron with a lich.
Yeah.
So you know what a lich is.
As a patron doesn't know what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
And also the lich in your mind is kind of like bitched out right now, to be honest. Like
He's what?
Fair enough.
he's kind of bitched out by this boy right now, to
What
be
does that mean?
honest.
It means he's more powerful.
Yeah. Especially like he's been kind of like shut down, like in first for a moment. Like for all intents and
So he-
purposes, he's like, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to your girl. Like
So he's intimidated.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because for the most part, she's charmed by this lich for the moment, you know. So,
It's like, wow, maybe I need another daddy.
Maybe you need a different patron.
Maybe.
So let's see. I'm trying to think for a moment. What do you learn from your Inquisitor stare?
Let me just pull that up.
Yeah. I just want to
Yeah,
check.
I can automatically succeed on an insight check or know if a living
okay,
creature
cool.
is below 10% health.
No. This creature probably has some of the most health you've ever felt. You definitely get that vibe. And essentially, especially with him being a lich, another vibe you get right away, you're unsure how this creature would even die. Like, with your Inquisitor stare, though, I don't know if Ezra would have ever seen a lich. He probably would have researched them.
Well,
The vibe you're getting from this one is more physical than you would have expected of a lich. Especially from his weapon set. He has a large sword on his waist. In his hand, he has a spear on his back. You know, most of his soldiers are melee based. You can tell.
Hmm.
Let's see what else. You guys are rolling really good. um. So let's see. What else does he say? Tells you about the ambush. So he kind of looks over you all for a minute. As I was watching you all exit the mist, and as entertaining as the little bout you guys had with the creatures inside, I was curious about how you would fare in a bout like this, so I thought I would intercept and meet you myself. The vibe you're getting from him does seem rather chill, rather amused, despite the sense that he's probably slaughtered armies. You definitely get that vibe from this.
So what do you call yourself?
Make a persuasion check.
A 14.
14. You can roll the 15. He kind of looks you for a second. What a question that is. You can call me Mamori. Some call me Brute. That's a pretty fun name. I like. All right. So he kind of tells you that. So interesting thing happened as I was killing these men. They seem to be representing some kind of Estoian order, right? Now I've heard of them, but I choose not to get involved with your politics. But when they fucking around with the kindred, take an extra interest. He kind of looks to you and Ezra specifically. Now I understand you are here to involve yourselves. Am I correct?
About as much as on kinda?
We're kind of just following orders. This isn't really our bag. We're just like helping out, I guess.
Kind of looks to you. You have no stake in this fight. You are simply following orders. Kind of tilts his head for a minute. Kind of looks
Yeah.
to the sky. Looks at the giant crack. Kind of looks back down at you all. You should.
Should have a stake in the fight, or
Kind of
just trying to.
nods. This is deeper than you will understand. I have seen the wars of this world. It will not survive another.
I trust your expert opinion.
What?
Oh, as far as I understand, you were all told to kill the witch. I figured I'd do you guys a favor here, so you could do me one. I too want her dead. Though I will not kill her myself,
Why?
I believe we all have our destiny. We all
Yeah.
have our part to play in this.
So why is mine following you?
He kind of looks to you for a minute, tilts his head. Why would you follow me?
Follow your orders or wishes.
It should be your wishes too, girl. I simply did you a courtesy. Are you choosing not to pay such a kindness?
I never asked. And like, why do you not just do it yourself?
He kind of looks out. I am old. I do not get involved in your politics. This world is to burn, then so be it. But if you are destined to play a part in it, then why not get some entertainment out of it while I can?
Why do you care if the witch is dead? If the whole world is gonna burn anyway?
If the world goes out with its petty wars, so be it, but it should not involve the kindred.
What has
The
the witch
Estoians
done to you?
should not have the eyes. Nobody should. They should remain buried where they were put. He kind of looks out to the sea behind him. I personally know the Estoians are in possession of at least one of them already. Kind of points up to the sky with a bony finger. That's proof of it. It's up there. That blaze that rushed across the land was proof of it being unearthed. What do you think happens if it gets the next one? If this witch gets more powerful?
We probably die.
It probably split the
That
planet.
doesn't really matter.
He kind of nods. True. It's not about her. It's about what she can do with the power she can get. Nobody should have that power.
Well, do you know why then that they chose us to deal with it?
Kind of make another persuasion check. See if he'll tell you this, or if he even knows.
12.
12. Why did they choose you? He kind of thinks for a minute. Who knows? Be it prophecy, destiny, birthright, or opportunity. You can do something you should. If you have the power to, if you have the desire, if you have the will. I will not die in this fight. Though you mortals, good luck. Kind of chuckles a little bit to himself. You're with some around this coast. Good luck finding her.
Hope to be good entertainment.
He kind of gestures with a shrug. Perhaps. Though I hope you survive. Maybe we'll see each other again, and you'll be a more interesting group. I won't have to save you next time. He quickly heads off as his soldiers follow behind. As a dark portal opens in the distance, and they begin to vanish from sight.
That went a lot better than I had expected.
My man, Memorial.
So
So
you're
can I
all
loot the
left.
bodies?
You're all left on this bloody. And you can definitely try to loot these bodies. There are hundreds.
I'm here
If
for
you
it.
want to take some time, you can definitely loot bodies.
I will ritual cast my my unseen servant to have it help us loot.
Okay. Oh yeah, this boy's gone. Boop.
I need some legs for my.
What the hell? What are
Why
you
is everybody
building?
losing
Legs
their
for-
legs?
Building a meat mech? What the fuck?
It's
I
like the thing we watched.
What?
somehow I
Making a
think there's a lot
Frankenstein.
of Ezrod influence on Neferet.
I think there's a lot of Sienna influence.
Oh, here's Haku, by the way. And
What did you
also
do on the
Fox.
beach? I collected legs today.
Alright, yes, I need all y'all to roll perception or investigation checks.
Never skip a leg day.
I guess. Even dead legs.
World perception?
Or investigation.
Where'd my
24.
dice go?
9.
11.
11.
23.
Damn,
9/11.
Man,
really
Tiana,
good
this
at
is the
that.
best dice I've ever owned.
Oh yeah.
I always roll really good when I use these.
Yours rolling crazy good.
That's because I'm rolling my clear D20.
Ah, that would do it.
AJ.
I'm rolling the wrong D20.
Telling you, man,
I'm
dice
gonna
ghosts
just
are a
for-
thing.
I'll say you guys find a wide assortment of weapons and armor, though most of it is destroyed. No magic items, as far as you can tell. Nothing too special. A lot of these figures seem to be cursory soldiers and assassins. I will say, with all of your really good rolls, you find about 500 gold between all of them.
Okay, we could split that.
Bad.
Yeah. I need 2 legs too.
Trust me, there's plenty of legs.
You guys can do that. I'm gonna.
It just takes
Actually,
all
do you
the
guys
legs.
want to? You guys want to take a minute to stop here? We can end here.
Let's see. Sure.
Think it's early?
It's early,
'Cause,
but at the same time, we usually
is it?
let me look at our
10:50.
time.
I feel like it's early because we always start late.
Yeah, well, so I haven't had a combat yet, but
I
there may not be
mean-
one.
Yeah.
I mean, we started at
on time.
9. Oh,
we
yeah,
started
that's
like
true.
earlier than usual. That's
Damn,
why.
you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, we can keep going.
Yeah, we actually usually go for about half an hour longer because our sessions
okay.
usually last about 2 hours, 2.5 ish.
Sick. All right.
That's one of the cool things
So-
about streaming it because like it gives us a timer.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you all take a solid 20 minutes or so to loot through all of these bodies.
7:29.
What?
Sorry, Sienna's signing.
Oh,
something.
pretty uneventful.
Good,
Day,
you're good.
As you guys head about this part of the travel.
What?
I mean,
Who?
what?
That was weird.
Yo, how
Anyway.
are we splitting this money?
Well, it's
The
like 500
gold?
gold, and if we count
Uh,
Stonk, we have 5 of
25?
us.
Oh, true.
Each with a-
So how much? Do the math for me.
It'd be 100 each.
Oh wait, it's 100. Okay.
So I'm gonna be amongst the bodies looking for extra daggers as well as extra rope and
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
little
absolutely.
tool things like that.
Yeah, I'll say you definitely find some. Take some time. You can kind of use this moment to stock up on any like tertiary combat gear, honestly. Daggers, knives, you know, long swords, arrows, you know, whatever.
Like 100 feet of rope.
Yeah.
Oh
some
shit! They
rope,
got any
you know.
gun ammo?
You guys rolled pretty good, honestly. Oh yeah, I would say you find some ammo. I would say you even find some dragon ammo.
Dragon
Ooh.
ammo.
Yeah.
I like the
That is,
sound of that.
I believe those are kind of like slugs.
Oh,
Ooh, they're
Let
like
me pull it
shotgun
up in the
slugs.
book. Yeah, let me look, check in the. It's in the advanced
Dangerous.
weapons.
I'm putting them under dragon rounds because that just sounds cool.
Yeah. Are those the ones? Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Dragon pistol, dragon rifle. Where are they? Yeah, dragon shots is what they're called.
Shot.
Mhm.
AJ.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you get 20 dragon shots.
Okay, 20 dragon shot.
And they
Is that
are-
compatible with the regular pistol?
Yes.
Awesome.
I mean, your pistol isn't a regular pistol either. So, like,
I thought it was just a normal pistol.
is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
just-
then no.
No, Davin had a dragon pistol.
Yeah. You're right. No, then in that case, no.
I'll collect the ammo all the same. Wait, if they got
Mhm.
dragon rounds, are there any dragon pistols?
Yes.
I'll take a
I'd say
couple of
you
those.
find like a wide assortment of weapons. Honestly, you see anything from like you see some black powder pistols, a few rifles, some longbows, a few dragon pistols, a dragon rifle or two. I'd say a heavy crossbow or two. There's a few.
I'll grab 2 of the dragon pistols so I can like have like I'll be strapped on both
Mhm.
sides.
Yeah, those are 2d4s.
From the west.
Yeah, they're 2d4s with a range of 30. Black powder, loading, and scatter with a cone of 15 feet.
Ooh. So 2d4 for those.
Dragon pistols are 2d4. Dragon rifles are 2d6.
That's right, the outlaw.
Yeah, Ezra got fucking strapped.
This town ain't big
Like,
enough.
where's that music
So
coming
15-foot
from?
cone?
It's Ezra walking.
Yes. For both of them, the dragon pistol and the rifle.
Well, someone else can have the rifle.
Oh, okay. I thought you took one.
I took the 2 pistols.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. So they have the black powder trait, the loading, and the scatter. And if you took the pistols, they have a range of 20 feet.
Okay. So
Yeah. So they're like shotguns. Right. Pretty much.
Dragon.
When you take the attack action to hit a creature with a scatter weapon, measure the weapon's scatter range from the square the target you hit occupies from a point further to you. Creatures other than the original target that fail within the weapon's scatter range must
so
make
it's
a
a
dex
saving
throw. Yeah, for the scatter effect it is, yeah.
What's
if
the
you're
DC?
trying to hit like multiple people. DC 8 plus proficiency plus the ability score modifier for your damage.
which would be they're light or wait, not light, finesse or no?
They are black powder. So let me see. Black powder, fire projectiles with loud noise. Doesn't work if exposed to water. Yeah, I think they're just advanced weapons. They're like normal light weapon pistols.
Go with dex.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would say dex.
So half damage on a success save.
Attempt a dex saving throw. Creatures that fail take damage equal to the ability score modifier used to determine damage. Yeah, pretty much.
No?
No, there's nothing for a fail.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just for them getting hit pretty much within the range and the damage they take.
I'll have to pull it up in the PDF. I haven't looked at that in a while.
Yeah, it's in the advanced weapons tab. You can go ahead and pull that up anytime.
I'll definitely have to fix that up later.
Yeah.
Like those I can dual wield.
Oh yeah, you can. That's true. But all right. What do you all do
Yo, mom.
as you get strapped up with the gear of the fallen soldiers?
I'm gonna go play in the water with Haku.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna grab some regular ammo too, like a 20.
Yeah, go for it. I'd say Haku is a vibing in the ocean.
What?
Tiana's playing with Haku in the ocean.
Oh.
And they're vibing.
You see those? You see that one big giant rock? No, wait, that's a boat.
There are
What?
rocks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
there's rocks.
not in the water.
Yeah, not in the water. You don't see any boats in the
I'm
water.
gonna go climb that broken boat for no
Okay.
reason.
All right.
I feel like the armadillo is gonna like do tunnels in the sand.
It probably would, yeah. Let's say for sake of
This is
RP, that's
tunnel.
what it's doing.
Can I catch a crab?
You can try.
All right.
Hey,
You guys just taking a short rest here? Is that what this is?
I mean,
I'm not
Seems like
you
resting,
could
I'll get
call
the
it that.
crab.
Like, I don't
You
need a
know-
short rest, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
oh, what do you
There
do
you
in
go.
a beach
Girls just wanna have
episode?
fun.
I don't know.
You have fun. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, make a perception
Ah.
check to look for some crabs.
Shadow tries to make a sandcastle.
16.
Well,
Yeah, I'll say
or-
there's a few around.
I run at him.
You and Haku chase down some crabs. Haku catches one in one of his water orbs.
Wow.
I thought I heard him. We were joined by Josh,
Oh, nice.
and then he muted.
free the pirates.
He kind of bobs it over to you happily.
I'm like, good boy.
Hell yeah.
We should cook up this crab.
We got a crab. No,
Immediate.
Josh
death.
would be proud of me. I'm a
Do
wizard
you
with
tell
a
Haku
gun.
that? You say like we should cook up
Say
that crab thing?
aloud to
Yeah.
everybody.
So as you say that, Haku he kind of gives you a nod, and you watch as the boil or the bubble that the crab is in begins to boil furiously.
Oh my god.
Oh.
He's a chef.
to the chef. Yeah.
The crab screams as Bubbles escapes.
About him.
Are we
Yeah,
talking
right.
about
They're
Sanji?
not my family.
All right,
Mm.
she got a freshly roasted crab, not roasted, boiled crab, I suppose.
That'd be a boil.
Yeah, be boiled.
Dude, you got crab
Boiled
legs.
crab.
Boiled crab.
Yeah. Oh,
Me and
yeah.
Haku should start a business.
Just one
Just a
crab has been cooked.
Crab vendor.
He rapidly cools the water as he cools the crab down, kind of drops it in your hands.
That's so nice
Beautiful.
of him.
What?
Kind of nuzzles up into your shoulders. You look over. Fox is like breathing fire on a crab in the corner. Like he's
He's
like,
like approval mom.
yeah, he's like way over here somewhere. You look over. He's just like breathing fire on one. Like,
I'm gonna say, well,
Right, I'm
good
a dragon.
job.
Me, I can breathe fire. I'm a dragon.
oh man, he's vibing out. Beach episode. You guys like head up to like over here. You guys are vibing out. He's over here like fucking with the seagulls.
Roast seagull? Boiled seagull?
I mean, you guys can definitely take some time to just kind of chill out here if you want.
It's already a camp.
Yeah. I mean, it's about
If he threw knives.
it's about like mid afternoon at this point. You know,
Oh, can we fix the boat?
I mean, you take maybe a perception check.
That boat looks beyond a doing.
Yeah, I got a 7.
7. So you look over to the boat, and it does seem to be, for the most part, split in half. I know Nefer's been checking it out for a while, but you never made any kind of check. As you kind of look over, you do see it seems to be pretty empty on the inside. You get the sense it was some kind of just like a quick travel ship. It definitely seems to be fucking shredded. I'm talking cut in half. The oars are like broken, if not missing altogether.
Can I go in and see if there's any clues for the people who were come to like attack us? Apparently.
I mean, from looking at all the bodies, you definitely get the sense, and from talking with the Lich, definitely get the sense that these were Estoian soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
They must have had a ship nearby. I mean, this little dinghy couldn't carry all of them, not at once.
That's true.
Yeah, but looking in this ship, yeah, you definitely make that connection. You don't think they used it. It's looking over. It's fairly decent sized. It's about like a 10-foot by like 15-foot ship, you could say. Like something pretty decent, nothing too crazy. You could probably fit like all of you on it, but not the dozens and dozens of people that they shores.
So they must have led a. Maybe we should scout the area around here. Like, they can't be anchored too far off ashore. We might be able to commandeer their boat. I mean, they're really not going to need that anyway.
Make an investigation check as you check out the inside of the ship.
2.
2? You don't see shit. It looks
No, I said
empty. Oh, either you or Nefer. Or both of you. I don't know.
who? Investigation.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
23.
Hey, let's do
Oh,
her.
God damn. All right. So yeah, you step in. It seems to be fairly empty. There doesn't seem to be any identifying marks. It seems to be just kind of a all-purpose use, carrier vessel. Though you do get the sense that it kind of drifted out or drifted in, based on how it's placed in the sand and stuff like that. So through inspecting the damage, you do get the sense it was attacked from below, perhaps, and then broken upon the rock. Is what you can kind of best assume. You're not sure who may have used it for what purpose, but it doesn't seem that old.
Honestly, I don't think we're going to need that boat to get out to wherever that ship might be.
Do you see it?
No.
You look out into the shore or out into the water. You don't see any ships in sight on the horizon. So the waves do seem, rather calm with the tide.
I'm going to use my free ritual cast to summon out my familiar as a falcon.
Ooh, okay. I don't have
Then-
a picture for a falcon.
Well, I'm just gonna send it up to Scout because falcons have good eyes.
Yeah, they do. All right. Yeah, you definitely send your falcon up and out. Quickly takes off. I imagine you look through the eyes of your falcon.
Yep.
Give me a perception check. What the fuck are the stats of falcons?
I don't know.
Let's see, falcon.
Maybe the compendium has it.
Maybe. Peregrine falcon? Hawk?
Maybe it's hawk.
God damn it. It's hawk, good enough, whatever. Its wisdom is a 14 plus 2. Has advantage on wisdom perception checks. Passive perception is a 14, has a plus 4 perception.
Okay, so advantage and plus 4.
Plus 4. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my first roll was a 19, so that's a 23.
Okay. So the 23, send your hawk or falcon out, whatever. Say you flavor it as a falcon, who cares? Yeah, you send it out to the far horizon. few minutes go by. Nothing. Though, as you fly closer towards the village, you can see what look to be the ships are setting out for what you assume to be one of their trade routes. But they don't seem to be coming in this direction.
From what I can tell,
Yeah.
the lich that lich dude that we talked to earlier, he probably sank their battleship.
And as you look out, you look down at the water. It is mainly like a light crystal blue. You can see in a few feet, you imagine from from this height. Though there are parts where it gets rather dark, rather quickly, where it almost looks like dark patches. As you kind of fly, maybe 1,000 feet out from this shore, there is a particularly large, what looks to be like a trench that began to form about a few dozen feet back. That looks to drop into a deep chasm and that just shears off into darkness.
Oh,
And from this height and from the shape of the rocks, does kind of give you the vibe of the giant mouth of some creature.
that I think I found the maw.
Yeah. I don't know how. So 60 feet. Yeah, I would say it gives it about like 10 minutes of flying out. You're able to see that through its eyes. You definitely see something that stands out to
Okay, guys, I
you.
think we're gonna have to go down. And I think the maw is this massive trench in the water.
So how do we get there?
Like this. She walks into the water and just creates like the water just parts around her, and as she goes deeper and deeper, you just see like a full-on 10-foot air bubble form around Esra.
You
Ooh.
Moses?
He's fucking pirate in the water. Like you watch as Haku watches and starts bobbing his head. Oh. Like,
Esra just kind of like pops her head out of the water. It's like, you coming?
all right, what are you casting here?
It's actually not a cast. It's a one of my
It's
elemental
your,
abilities.
How's it work? What's the radius and stuff?
Okay, let me just pull up my thing again.
Yeah, I have to take some notes here for this. So, as far as you guys are aware, about 1,000 feet out, you saw what looked to be a large trench.
Yeah, I can create a 15-foot radius globe of breathable air around me. Creatures can pass freely in and out of the globe, but other elemental forces like water or fire cannot. Alternatively,
Is it 20 feet
I can
globe?
choose to. It's a 15-foot radius.
15 feet. Ooh. It's going to be tight to fit all of you in 15 feet.
And it can last for 10 minutes, but I have to
can clear
concentrate
up
on
some
it.
space and like transform into a shark.
Okay, so hold on. So let's see, 15 feet of you. Let's use your aura as that.
Yeah, because my aura is
This is only
like a 5-foot.
Yeah, so I'll change
Yeah.
this to like a blue. Let's do like this. There we go. Oh, okay, never mind. It's not that tight. It's actually not tight at all. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. You definitely fit in there. Fox kind of hovers over you all as you begin to step into the water. Stonk is terrified, by the way. He's like standing on like the back of Shadow, like clinging to your cloak. Haku's like, oh, as the water like creates this globe around you all.
And he can just pass in and out of it.
Yeah, I'm
So-
imagining he's just like in and out.
Yeah,
over
he's
and
fucking
over again.
shoop, 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 shoop. All right, so how long does this stay up? 10 minutes?
Yeah, I got a 10-minute timer on that one.
All right, nice. What the fuck? Dogs are barking. All right, so you all head off. I imagine rather quickly. Dogs are borking.
The Borkers are dogging.
They are dogging.
What's the
Yes.
dog doing?
All
What's the
right.
dog doing? Can I pet that dog?
But the dog.
Butter dog. Dog with the butter.
So, as you all step below the surface of the waves, you immediately see kind of the stretches of a underground, cavern system that begins to open up at your feet. Kind of rises and falls. You see spires that kind of rise and break out of the water, which you remember seeing from above. As you kind of step forward, you kind of take your brisk pace on the bottom as you head deeper and deeper. You look around you. I need you all to make perception checks as you head underwater.
Oh, well, that's a 11.
11.
I'm not used to being underwater.
Nope.
14.
14. Yeah, it's an uncomfortable feeling for sure. Though as you guys aren't
11.
like yeah, 11. Yeah, definitely it takes your eyes to adjust to the space. The dark vibrance of the not only the light that Ezra emits and the effect of this ability around you all. The colors of the sun that's coming through the waves are beautiful. But you all head out, walking along for as long as you hope this lasts.
Hmm.
I need one of you to roll a d6 for me.
All right. I'm gonna roll the
6.
metal one.
6.
Better than my one.
All right, all right. See, so with the 6, you guys are safe, actually.
Don't disappointed.
Yeah, no, you guys are safe. You guys proceed through this, as you head down into this depth relatively safely. Nothing seems to approach you. Seems relatively quiet, for being underwater. But, time is ticking. What do you all do? You
Kinda
have
hurry
10
along.
minutes of air. Yeah, do you guys have any conversation? Anything you want to do and prep for in this time? Like, you're not quite sure how long it'll take to get there.
Well, let's see. Looking at my spells for contingencies.
Yeah. Because, you got to think about it. This was a 10-minute flight by a hawk. Saw from like hundreds of feet in the air. You're walking on the surface of, on the bottom of the water.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what I can do.
Did you have your book with it? Yeah. You guys are
So-
gonna have a submarine situation.
So does anybody else have any other things that might be helpful here? Like, how many of us can fit in the dimension diamond if I can't keep this water back?
Um, from using it, you're confident that all of you can fit inside. You know using these spaces like this, the space inside is ever expanding, essentially. Though there is only 10 minutes of air inside the space, or while it's closed.
Hmm. All right, so after we get close to my limit here,
Mm.
we'll have to switch everyone into the diamond. And Nefret, can you turn into any kind of fish, aquatic thing?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay, that'll work. You'll probably have to carry us like the rest of the way, or
Okay.
I don't. We got like 10 minutes of air in the diamond, so maybe if we could like surface, like alternate, maybe.
Plan on keeping this up.
Hmm?
Like, are we gonna be in water for like a long time?
Make an intelligence check.
That
I'll
nat
say
20.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, I'll say you're fairly, versed in traveling in water. You're fairly confident in your water form. With the distance you were told,
Hmm.
with the fastest creature you know of, I'll say you're confident you could probably swim there. I'll say say if you chose like a shark or something, you could probably get there pretty quickly. You're confident in that. Though you're not sure about how to get everyone else. I will say, the nat 20 for an intelligence check. Take a moment to think about it. You remember your mythic shape forms, and you're not too sure, but you're positive. You're not too sure on like the specifics, but you're sure you have something that you could pull out. You kind of get that feeling of like, confidence in your ability.
Hmm.
I'll say you definitely get the same feeling you felt when you chose to transform into the Cerberus.
So you're saying I should do a mythic shape instead?
Well, it's up to you. You could do either, really. It's a fresh day. You have two uses of both. An hour on your regular shape, 10 minutes on your mythic shape.
Sam, I'm gonna ping my call the four ability to that chat.
Yeah.
Because there
All the four.
I was looking at
Ooh.
one of the things on there, the bottom one,
Oh.
because I'm using the first one.
100 with 10 gallons of water. Alternatively, you can choose to repel water within 15 feet. Is this what you're doing now?
I'm doing the first one, which creates a 15-foot radius globe of breathable air.
Oh, okay. Right.
So that lasts
okay. I see. I imagine you guys are speaking telepathically then. Because it's not like the water is kept out of this space. You just have a bubble of air that you can breathe because the water passes through.
Well,
oh,
it doesn't
cannot pass through. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Never mind. You're right.
that would be
Yeah. So you guys have a bubble of air. Now I was thinking about that. I was like, wait, that sounds weird. So
Yeah, it's just
you're
one
thinking
has a
about
time limit, the
repelling
other
water?
doesn't. So it's weird.
Mm-hmm. So you're thinking about repelling some water.
Yeah, because I could choose one of these abilities. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering, time limit wise, your ruling.
110 gallons of water at a point within 30 feet of you. Follows the water fall like rain in a 30 feet area for 1 minute. Yeah, it would essentially create like a dampening barrier around you. Is how I would see this.
So
Like it would create like the water would still be coming through, but it would be I mean, for this depth, not as much as you would expect. So, like, you would be coming in pretty quick, but
Okay, so
enough.
so maybe like as
I say,
things go,
yeah, I say
as
you
we
probably
go
got like 30
deeper.
seconds.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because it's like you get an area for like 30 for up to 10 gallons, 30 feet of water. You're kind of underwater, Let's say maybe with your ability, you get 30 seconds.
All right. Just kind of like
Yeah, to kind of create like a temporary pushback before it crushes you.
just constantly as we go through, just like push back, just
Yeah,
harder the deeper we go. Okay.
right. So, yeah, so you definitely have the option of any animal, pretty much, and then you have your mythic shape animals, or they're not animals, but creatures.
Okay. It just feels like a waste
Does it?
just to do it to like move around. Feels like I need to use it in battle. You know what I mean?
You could always just turn into a barracuda.
Ooh,
Be a polar bear. Polar bears can swim for 6 hours.
damn.
Underwater though.
It's a real bear.
That's a fact.
That is
That's a
true.
real
They
bear?
can. They can. Polar bears are a real bear. Yeah.
But we're
I
not
also just
talking
caught a
about
fly with my bare
polar bears.
hands.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Damn,
I have a
nice.
different one.
Why?
It's so hard for me not to
Mine
like
is-
try to think of suggestions for you guys.
Nice.
No, figure out the problem yourselves or drown.
Well, I mean,
Drown.
I'm using call the
I
fort
need
to
the
give
smaller
us
one.
an air bubble to get down there. That's
Yeah,
what
you
I can do.
guys are making good progress for now. I feel like for now you have 10 minutes of safety within this bubble.
Don't we have like a magic item for breathing underwater, like a ring?
I believe some of you do, or one of you does something.
Well, that's just kind of like
I
thinking
believe
out.
Sienna has the mariner's armor, don't you?
Oops. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so
you have that, and also Haku can give you the ability to breathe underwater for an hour.
Whoa.
okay, so we could
Yeah,
like
nobody
just
else, though.
alternate back and forth like that, just so that Esper gets a break.
Yeah, you have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed, and you can if you pass out underwater, you can rise to the surface like a dead fish.
Life vest.
Yeah, it's a life vest.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you have a swim speed with that. Say like as you step into the water, you watch as your armor kind of transitions to a more fish-like aesthetic. Gains a few like fins and like
That's kind of
the scales kind of pronounce themselves more. You begin to take like an iridescent glow. You feel Haku like, or I guess you can tell him when to do it. He thinks you're safe for now, so he's not worried. But he is definitely curious about this bubble. All right.
I knew we had options.
Yeah, you guys have a few. So, if you want, we can go ahead and. Well, okay. So you have that as an option. Let's see. What else do you guys have? Check your sheets.
No, it's nothing on my sheet.
I can destroy water, but I don't think it'll work.
It's a whole lot of water to destroy.
it is.
Desert.
Well, somebody did pick up like a item from a shop or something.
Someone did.
I could have sworn there was like a ring or something. But I think if we utilize the the dimension diamond on and off, and like Esther just like takes a little bit of break and makes a bubble, and then like fills the diamond back up with air.
Well, I have a question.
Yeah.
If I were to drink my gaseous form potion, would I just like up to the surface?
I mean,
You'd just be a bubble.
yeah, you would be like a bubble, basically, right? Like,
Yeah, but doesn't the air rise?
Not necessarily.
Yeah. What happens when gas is underwater?
Like it bubbles. It depends on the density of the gas.
Yeah, density of the
Yeah,
gas,
yeah.
right? It turns you into
Yes.
like smoke, right?
Yeah.
It just says gaseous. I don't.
Yeah, so you become a gas, but I think you have free form of just, free manipulation of your body in conjunction with space.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Interesting.
I would imagine you should be able to move through fluid. You'd just be like a weird bubble, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but would
Yeah,
I be
sure.
faster? What's my walking speed if I'm a bubble?
It's the dirty bubble.
Hold on, I'll pull it up. Potion
Oh no.
of gaseous.
Not the dirty
Transform the
bubble.
drinker into
I
a
just want
misty cloud for
autograph.
1 hour. The drinker can move through small spaces and is immune to non-magical damage while in this form. Potion does not require concentration. The potion's container looks like it contains fog that flows like water.
So you flow like water. I don't know.
Yeah, you gain the effect of gaseous form spell for 1 hour. Gaseous form. You become
No
a
one
misty
ever expected
cloud.
it.
The target has a flying speed of 10 feet. Enter and occupy the space of another creature. You have resistance to non-magical damage. The target can pass through small holes, narrow openings, and even mere cracks, though it treats liquids as though they were solid surfaces. Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
so that's the answer.
Yes.
So would I be stuck in place?
You would probably be crushed.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, you would be held there, yeah, until your thing ran out.
You'd
Then
be a
you'd be
paralyzed
crushed.
bubble.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
But Haku would probably like give you the chance to breathe first.
Yeah, he would eat you to keep you safe.
Yeah, he would save you. Dude, I got this like the warhead spray. Dude, I haven't had the candy spray in so long.
I like the goo.
Oh yeah. I didn't see those.
That's always too much.
You're always too much because you're diabetic.
Yes.
I don't want to hear candy opinions. Get out of here.
I consider myself a professional.
I'm not diabetic and I hate warheads.
Yeah,
How
but you're
dare
just
you.
wrong.
I like
Yeah,
warheads.
but you're just wrong.
Warheads is good. Toxic candy is free.
So, Toxic is so good, man.
Pretty simple.
Food.
So,
I enjoy all the those almond
It
joys,
is.
but I just like the idea of using it almond joy as like an insult. Like, oh hey, you almond
Honestly,
joy enjoying
guys,
motherfucker.
I'm kind of
What?
down to let you
from-
guys kind of
go
stew
from-
on this for a moment in this scene. You know, you're underwater in this bubble, and time is ticking. You guys got till next session to kind of figure your way out, figure your
Yeah.
way to this
Don't just
mall,
like water.
you know? I feel like at this point we're going to be dragging on a little bit.
All I know is the answer's not on my sheet. I've done what I can.
I will tell you, you guys can make it with the tools that you have, I think. If you are a little creative.
You think?
Or if, something goes right. I didn't give you like a task that's like, a death, You can get there.
Survive the water. That's the
Yeah.
task.
I mean, basically. The hardest task is getting there at this point. Like,
You feel like a dad watching their kids try to
I
like
do,
something
yeah.
stupid.
I feel that.
I definitely do.
Well, I will close out the stream there because that's a good ending
Yeah.
spot for that.
Give you guys his peril to fester on. Is this the death of your characters? Whoa, find out next time.
Drinks
Oh.
potion.
All
on
characters
Dragon
drown.
Ball Z. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
This is how you all go out and just drown.
Drown.
Oh yeah.
It'd be everybody like but Neferet basically, and like Ezra for a little bit.
They'd be like, huh.